Boom! What's up, you guys? Byron Rodgers here with BRG, and shout out to you folks out there with executive protection lifestyle, man. This video right here is about my rifle, this PWS Mark 1 Mod 2. It's a 1-in-8 twist, and let's see here. It's chambered in 223 Wild. What I love the most about it is all the attention to detail. There's literally not 1 inch of this rifle that hasn't been modified or that hasn't had attention paid to it. When you look at the rifle up close, you can see that everything down to the buffer tube has been ported and has been, lightened up. You can see all the work that's been done to the upper receiver. That stuff's awesome. You can see all the work that's been done to the lower receiver. They put a battery assist button here right next to the magazine weld. I don't know if you can see that, to help you, rechamber around after reloading. So I think that's awesome. We move to the magazine weld. They've given you a larger or wider magazine weld. I think that's awesome as well. Helps with reloading. Basically anything that could be done to a stock rifle has been done to this thing. But at the same time, it's light. So I've got the RTS-1 rapid transition sights, do-it defense sights. I love them because when I come off my glass, boom, I can transition and I'm right where I want to be. It's just functional. It's just functional. If I want to stay on, I push a button. If I want to turn off, boom. And then, obviously for all the stuff that you're doing when you're throwing light and moving around corners, it makes sense. With the War Comp, it's a compensator and flash hider combo, so it's the best of both worlds. I have it on both my ARs. Moving on to the handguards, they're nice and thin, they're light, they're sexy. The cool thing about them is they also do both key mod and Picatinny rail on here, so you can throw all your kind of Picatinny stuff up front, you got your key mod stuff to the side and underneath. So it gives you a lot of versatility depending on what you want to throw on as far as furniture. So moving down to the lower, it's all fully forged. Everything's fully forged. So it's a much higher end and higher quality product. It's really obvious if you ever see a PWS rifle up close, all the detail that they've put on this thing, It's really kind of my do everything rifle. I can shoot competitions with this. I can take it out and train with it. I can, I can work with it and I can depend on it. With some of the private security operations that I'm involved in, if I pick my rifle up, the idea is that I want it to be versatile. I want to be able to walk through a building with it and do absolutely everything I need to do with it. At the same time, if I do have to step out and cover some ground with it, it's got to also be able to do that. It's got to be able to do both of them effectively. And that's essentially really what I designed this rifle for. That's why I went with the 1-in-6 power optic. That's why I went with the 14.5-inch barrel with the 1-in-8 twist, because obviously I wanted it to be small enough for me to maneuver inside of a building easily, but at the same time, I wanted to be able to, if I needed to step outside and reach out to distance. It's got it's got all those speed characteristics and capabilities. The trigger's awesome in this thing. The way it cycles, the way it works, ultra dependable, ultra clean, ultra reliable, sturdy, but also sleek and sexy and smooth at the same time. But what really makes PWS special is the evolution of the assault rifle that they have really been able to achieve through their long stroke piston system. The system is essentially a fusion between an AK-47 piston system and an AR, and it's seriously something that has made the gun much more dependable. It burns cleaner, there's less wear and tear on your rifle. For me, the dependability is the hugest thing, but it's something that really, a lot of weapons out there, a lot of weapons and assault rifles are essentially the same thing with different brands and different names on them, and the quality may vary. But with this, you've got internals, and the guts of the rifle are different. The weapon runs different. It is something different, and it is the evolution of two really good ideas that people have been using for a very long time. I look forward to building out my PWS family of rifles and firearms, moving forward in the future. Boom.